So today I thought we would study some preposition. Sorry. You see the preposition in English, it comes before certain words like a noun. Okay, let's say, for example, in Myanmar. So here in this example, Myanmar. Let's say this Myanmar is a noun, but in the word in is the preposition. So in English, the preposition comes first and then followed by a noun. But in Teizang, the prepositions come after the noun. Like this. This is the basic order of the preposition.
I think that must make the preposition the supposition or an addition of.
So I will give you some preposition in English and Teizang. So uh, generally the ah ah is very common everywhere. You see here, ah, and again ah. In every preposition, in every type of preposition, you see ah. So in is sometimes you say or if you mean the inside, then you say sung ah. It's like the inside the building in sung ah. Okay. let's say inside. So sunga is more for the inside, and on is tunga, tunga, and over the same. Over is tunga. Tunga is higher than something. Okay, sometimes the top of is also the same as tunga, higher than something or someone. Top of, and at is simply a. Next to is ngay a, or kiang a, kiang a. Then this kiang a is also close. It's the same as close to kiang a, or you can also say ngay a, kiang a. So close to and next to is the same. So ngay a, and beside is pang. So beside me, pang, pang a, or you can simply say ngay a, ngay a. Beside the building, besides the church building, biak in ngay a. And under is noi a. Okay, noi, under the table, subway noi a. And opposite is mai a, mai a. Okay, behind is nunga, nung, and in front of is also maya. So we have some similarities, like for the opposite and in front of we have maya and maya. Okay, in side and in same sunga. But when you mean the inside, you prefer to say sunga, sunga, inside the house, in sunga. But simply in English, you don't necessarily say inside. Okay, he is reading in his room, for example. He's reading in his room. So in Teizang, how do we say? We emphasize the inside place. That's why we say sunga. So let me give you an example. In sunga would be in the house or inside the house. In English, is there any difference between in the house and inside the house?
Don't think so.
No.
The same, right?
Mm.
But you simply say in the house, in the house. But in Teizang, we emphasize the place in the inside, being in the inside. So we use sung a. And also okay, let me start in English. In my mind. So in my mind, we say something that is in my mind. We emphasize the inside thing. That's why we use sunga. sim is my sunga. Okay. Inside something. Okay. Inside something. So, but here, this is different. We don't emphasize the inside thing, like in my life. Then, simply, ganun ta na. But if you say in the back, then you emphasize something that is in something that is in something. Okay, let's say your book is in the back, so your book is inside the back. So we emphasize the insideness. That's why we say ip is back, ip sunga. But you don't necessarily say inside the back. But in Teizang, we emphasize the state of being in the inside. That's why we add sunga. In my photo, so when I look at my photo, I see something inside that photo. So I emphasize the state of being in the inside. Then we say kaman sunga. Steve. Del ya. So, Rhoda, are you following me?
Yep. Yep. I am. Thank you.
So, in and inside is a bit confusing in the English understanding.
Presumably, if we got it wrong,
Like
the people listening would get what we were on about. Would understand or not?
Understandable. Even if you get it wrong, there is no much difference in meaning.
So spokenly, if we got it wrong, we
exactly.
would understand. Yeah.
Yep. You might sound a bit, let me say, a bit informal.
Yeah, and not very good at Teizang. Yes.
So if you have something, Michael, that has a definable inside and an outside, you would say sunga.
Yeah, definable.
Yeah, if you have something more general like my life, you just say
then not sunga.
Yeah.
And if you want to emphasize, then you put sung. It's kind of emphasis.
Okay.
You can simply say, okay, go on, Rhoda.
But if you said in the morning,
then it is not about the place.
No. Okay.
Then
it's just
you simply say
yeah.
Now the is for the place, okay? This is in for place. You see, in English as well, you have a different. You have many places where you use in the sky. Okay, this is very confusing for us non-native speakers, because in the photo, yes, it is very similar inside the photo, in my thinking. But something higher than you, I suppose you would say on or over, but you don't say on the sky. Right. But in the sky, you say.
Yeah.
Like this. And something, for example, here, my phone is, on my hand. Okay, let's say on my palm. Then this one is over something that we use on or over. So in our thinking, in my thinking, we would say on the wall, but you don't say it that way. You say in the wall. Okay. So this we have a different way of thinking and defining the place. Well, so first, this in is for a place inside something. Okay. Let's say in the drawer. Do you use drawer?
Yeah.
Then we say an sui. An sui. This is a Myanmar word, like a loan word for us. An sui. Sunga. An sui sunga. And let's say in the past. So let me ask you, Rhoda, what do you use the past for mostly?
Money.
That's why we say sum bom.
Ah.
Sum is money, okay?
And
bom is container.
Yeah.
So money container. Sum bom sunga. Okay. Then in my pocket. Where do you have your pocket generally?
On your clothes. On your
clothes.
trousers.
That's why we say one is clothes. Ip, okay? Ip is kind of bag. So a small bag on your clothes. One ip.
Is porn for clothes as well as shirt?
Yeah.
Generally clothes. Ah, okay.
One, every type of clothes. One ip. So this is kapuan. Okay, kapuan. And ip is a small bag. So a small bag on my clothes is one ip. Then it becomes a pocket.
I like it.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a kangaroo.
Yeah.
They don't wear clothes, Steve.
But
that would be a tummy pocket, a tummy ip.
A tummy
ip.
boom ip. Boom ip. Yeah, the porch of a kangaroo would be boom ip now. we'll have to create it later. And you see we say we make words according to things we have already known. We mix things. For example, your spectacles. Okay, your spectacle is like a glass for your eyes. That's why we call mit lim lang. Mit is eye, lim lang is glass. Eyeglass. Okay. And let's say a hat. Hat covered your head. Right? Cover is ku. Ku. And your head is lu. Ku. Head cover.
It's much more straightforward, actually.
Yeah, hat. This is the way we make nouns. Well, back to the preposition. So in. Okay, in is the inside something when you define the place of a certain thing or person. And in the Bible, so Bible is Lai Xiang To, right?
Mhm.
And when we say in, the Bible is like a book. Then when you quote something from the Bible, it is inside this book. So we put sunga. We mean the inside thing. Lai Xiang To sunga. The overall book as a container, and the words and statement you quote is inside that container. That's why Lai Xiang To sunga. But simply in English. This is how do we say, the parallel of the in and sunga. And when you use in, and we use different preposition. For example, let me give another example. You use in for in German. Okay. You say in for language, right? But we say we use a different preposition. We use do. You can simply say okay, mang pa or jaman pa or jaman pa to. Let's say in English. English is mang pao to, or you can say mang pa. In Teizang would be Teizang pao to or Teizang pa. Okay. Then next to shop. In our Teizang, in traditional Teizang word, Teizang language, we say shop like sumbu. The shop is a kind of small tent where you make money. In our way of thinking, book is, you see, a tent. Okay, book is a tent. Sum is money, so a money tent. So next to is ngeya, sum book ngeya. Okay. Steve, does it make sense?
Yep. Thank you.
Could you use kiang
Exactly.
wouldn't matter which?
It doesn't matter any.
Doesn't matter. Okay.
You can use either one you like. Sumbuk, ngeya, kianga. The same. and next to me ก็มีอะโอก็เคียงอะ Okay. Next to my bed. My bed. Lupna. The place where you sleep. So, ก็ Lupna. My bed.